y le va a pegar con el gol del empate. A ver. Ahí va Cristiano por el hat-trick y el empate contra España. Es Cristiano el que toma carrera. La orden de Roque. El árbitro Corracé que le va a hacer foul a Cristiano. Ahí va Cristiano por el empate. Cristiano.
That was a glorious call. Andres Cantor, Telemundo. How long has he been calling World Cup games? Because I remember the first World Cup that I really remember watching, I was 9.5 years old, the 1994 World Cup, and he was very established by then, right? I can remember in 94 in my household, keep in mind, I barely speak any Spanish, right? My father doesn't really speak Spanish. He's fluent in Italian, though. And so really, like, we had no reason to watch, in 1994, no reason to watch Spanish calls of games, except Andres Cantor just does such an amazing job that I can remember watching World Cup games in 94 on TV with my father. We would actually watch the Spanish call with Cantor over the English call most of the time because just listening to that man do work is fantastic. He can take an already exciting situation, right? What was it, like the 88th minute, 87th minute that Ronaldo lines up for that free kick, trailing 3-2? That's an exciting moment no matter what the circumstance. But Cantor can turn an already exciting moment into, I want this to be the soundtrack of my life type of moment, right? Like that's the most important thing that happened all week because Andres Cantor won't stop saying, goal! Like it really, and for me, like I'm not a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. I respect the greatness, but I can't stand the guy. I'm certainly not a fan of Spain. I couldn't care less who wins that game.
Well, I care. 5 goals came from Real Madrid players. It was amazing.
Oh, so 3 from Ronaldo, 1 from Nacho.
And 2 from Atletico.
Okay.
And 0 from Barcelona.
And 0 from Inter. Oh, man.
Oh, screw Inter. In this instance.
I thought you were an Inter fan.
Forza Blue, right? Forza Blue.
Nerazzurri. Forza Blue. You gotta get the cheer correct. Nerazzurri.
No. Inter's chant. What is it?
Forza Nerazzurri.
Oh,
Forza Inter. Forza Inter.
Yeah.
It's not Forza. You threw me off of that. It's not Forza Blue. No. I don't know what you're trying to do there.
I cheer for the black and the blue.
Forza Inter is the chant, or Nerazzurri. Because the black and blue, you're right. And Nerazzurri, black and blue. So there you go. You got to learn these things, man.
Hey, I'm trying to get there, my man.
I know you are. 560-22 on the Kendall Toyota, West Kendall Toyota text line. You can get in via the phone lines at 305-567-0560 or 954-567-0560. So, and make sure, correct me, Manny, if I miss any of the records for Ronaldo today. Only the 4th player ever to score goals in 4 consecutive World Cups. He reached that today. Oldest player at 33 years old to score a hat trick in a World Cup match, and the first player to ever score a hat trick against Spain in a World Cup match. Did I miss anything there? 560-22 on the Kendall Toyota, West Kendall Toyota text line.
So now he has more goals than Pele, Maradona,
wow,
and Messi when it comes to international goals.
Oh, I know Messi's going to be angry.
At 84.
I know Messi's going to be angry about that, man. What are you going to do against Iceland tomorrow? What you going to do, brother?
Skull!
Is that why you're rooting for Iceland, just because you don't like Messi?
After Ronaldo's day, I don't want that to go away because of Messi. Actually, I want Peru to destroy Denmark and Iceland to win. But hey, who knows?
I'll root for Peru tomorrow.
Thank you. After 35 years, How can you not?
Yeah, they're one of the feel-good stories of the Cup. Peru is a feel-good story. Iceland is also, they've never qualified for World Cup before. So Iceland's a great story. Peru, a great story. Iceland, a great story. For our boy Solana, I will say Uruguay is a pretty good story because they were a powerhouse like 60 years ago, right? But they haven't been relevant since the 50s. Like Uruguay, they've won, what, I think 2 cups, right? They've won?
Yeah, but they've won a very good South American tournament called La Copa America a couple years back in Argentina. And they won 3rd place in, I believe, in 2012, I think.
Oh, okay. Was it that recent?
Sorry, 2010.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, the Copa America, that's like the NIT of soccer. Nobody cares about that.
I guess. Wait, okay, so okay, you know how for the Copa America is all South American teams?
Mhm.
It's the same thing for the Euros in Europe.
Yeah,
so
but
are you saying that you don't care about winning the Euros?
No, I do, but there's more good teams in Europe, so it's more prestigious. In fact, I would say that it's harder to win the Euro than it is to win the World Cup.
I beg to differ.
No, because in the World Cup, you get the stepsisters of like Saudi Arabia gets into the World Cup. There's no Saudi Arabias in the Euro Cup.
Well, good luck to North America and South America in the next qualifiers.
Yeah, right. They have to go up against each other. No, honestly, it's tougher, and of course, it's the bigger accomplishment to win the World Cup because more people care about it. But I think it's harder to win the Euro because they're overall from top to bottom. There's better teams in there. You don't get any super easy matchups. Like
Slovakia is a head scratcher.
Slovakia is fantastic. That's where Milan Skriniar comes from. Best defender in
Serie
Serie A.
He plays on your club.
Best center back in Serie A last year.
Yeah, Romania is a powerhouse team, bro.
Can't think of a Romanian player off the top of my head. You got me there. But they're probably better than Saudi Arabia. Okay? I'm saying top to bottom, better teams in Europe than there are in the World Cup. Because you get these teams from Asia and the Middle East who get free bids that don't really deserve to be there.
Yeah, Bulgaria is so strong, my man.
That's a tough place, Bulgaria. I wouldn't talk trash about them. They're gonna come after you, man.
I can't believe you're feeding this.
and like they'll kidnap family members just to get you.
By the way, for our listeners, Bulgaria and all these other teams I've named, they suck.
They're not as bad as Saudi
Alex,
Arabia.
they're tough.
They're world powerhouses, man. You'll find great players in Bulgaria, I guarantee you. Messi better have a great game, Texter writes. If not, he will fall behind Ronaldo.
He's already fallen behind Ronaldo. What do you mean?
Let's go to Enrique. You're on QAM. What's up, Enrique?
Donno, what's up, bro? Say it with me and Manny, Donno. Vamos, Peru.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are Peruvian as well. You're a Peru fan. Ceviche and soccer. That's our motto for
Don't
this
forget
week.
lomo saltado.
Yeah. Oh, I love lomo saltado. That's good. It's excellent.
And arroz chaufa. Don't forget arroz chaufa. My wife's in the car. She told me to remind you.
I could never forget. And hello to your wife as well.
Hi. Yeah, man. No, I'm not Peruvian per se. I'm Cuban, but my wife's Peruvian.
That's good enough. Happy wife, happy life. I always say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like I told you in a call that I had a few weeks back with you, I'm like you, man. I don't have a horse in the race. Cuba never qualifies, and the U.S. ain't in it, so I might as well go for my wife's team, man. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow, man. Like Manny says, first time in 35 years. Maybe we'll eat some ceviche, watch a good victory and everything. I'm hoping for a good match, and I wanted to also call you, Donald, to congratulate you on your very first Father's Day, and obviously on the award.
Oh, thank you, man.
And no problem. Like Omar Kelly said, man, it might be the redheaded stepchild of holidays or whatever, man, but it's still important to us dads, man, us real dads that put in the work. So I hope you have a great first one and have many more great ones to come, man. I'll be enjoying mine as well with my kid and my family. So
yeah, good for you, man.
And, hope you have a great weekend, and you too, Manny.
All the love, Enrique. Have a great weekend, and happy Father's Day to you as well.
Thank you, Donald. Be blessed, bro.
I mean, I'm pretty sure first Father's Day is probably going to be the best, right? Because
it always is. It's the ones after that that I guess, in a way, it's not that the family and people forget, but, of course, like I said, it's the mom that's been with the baby for 9 months, so they should get most of the credit. But it's like, just enjoy it, Brent, my man, because I'm pretty sure by next year, it'll be, not saying that your family won't make it as exciting, but nothing compares to the first one.
You're right. Nothing compares about first anniversary is the best.
Your first child.
Oh, sure. Which I think is going to be the only child because, man, this is a lot. I don't want to put myself through this much work again.
Baby Luca needs a playmate.
He's got cousins. We'll figure something out.
By the way, your niece there looks pretty strong.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, my niece is a great kid. And I got a niece and a nephew. My nephew he's going to be a sumo wrestler, this kid. He's like 6.5, 7 months old, 21 pounds. 21 pounds, 6.5 month old nephew. The kid, he's like the Incredible Hulk. I agree with Alex 100%, Texter writes. The Euro Cup harder to win than the World Cup. Boom! I've got agreement out there from an anonymous texter. All right, it is time, my friends, to gather around your radios, 1920 style, for a new edition of Clickbait.
We know you spend a lot of time online. Well, so do we. Here's tonight's edition of Clickbait on the Alex Donno Show.
You see a lot of crazy things on South Florida highways, right? People who will use the shoulder as a passing lane. I have literally seen a guy throwing CDs out his window. I didn't understand why that was happening, right? I can remember once, Chang, circa 2005, driving on I-95 very late at night. I saw a body bag with a foot hanging out of it. You see some crazy things on South Florida highways. I've never seen this, though. Dateline Pompano Beach. This story courtesy of WSVN, Channel 7. Just when you think you've seen it all on the roads in South Florida, someone comes along with yet another shocking sight. 7 News viewer Sherilyn D. sent us this wild video, which I know it's radio, so I can't play it for you. But hear me out for a second. It shows an unidentified man riding his bicycle on the southbound lanes of I-95 between the Atlantic Boulevard and Cypress Creek Roads exits yesterday around 5 p.m. So, in case you thought you've seen everything, like, we're not talking about a moped. We're not talking about a motorcycle. We're talking about I-95 southbound lanes. Dude on a bicycle. That's probably breaking every, law of the road you could possibly learn. And here's where it gets worse, right? Because I don't see people pointing out this hypocrisy. So this woman, Sherilyn, who sent in this video, she should also be given a ticket because she was driving and filming it. And she admitted that, what's going on here? She wrote, I'm a little confused. You really on I-95 South on a bicycle, she wrote. And she also wrote, I know I'm wrong for videoing this. She was in the driver's seat. It's clear to see from the video. I know I'm wrong for videoing this, but I couldn't believe my eyes. To me, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Because I don't think anything pisses me off more than when I'm driving on a South Florida road, you see somebody either driving way too slow, let's say the traffic is fluid, speed limit is 60, and you don't know, why is this person driving 45? Oh, you pass them, yeah, they're on their phone. They're texting, right? Or person is driving erratically around the lanes. Are they drunk? Well, maybe not. They might be texting. Or you might be filming the person on a bicycle in your car. Yeah, that doesn't make things much better. But hey, I appreciate Sherilyn V for providing this great video of a crazy dude on a bicycle on I-95 South, only in South Florida. Let's go to Southwest Florida. Dateline, Cape Coral, Florida. Okay, I am thankful, and I'm hopefully I'm not jinxing myself here. My house has never been burglarized before, right? It's never happened to me, thankfully. Fingers crossed, right? You would imagine, though, somebody burglarizes your house when you're not home. You would think they're probably looking for jewelry. They're probably looking for electronic devices, laptops, something they can get away with pretty easily. Things of value like that, right? Not this dude in Cape Coral. Cape Coral, Florida, that's over by Fort Myers. Cape Coral police are hoping the public can help them find a man who helps himself to food and drink at homes and condos, leaving everything else. Police said he enters by unknown means, which is also called an unforced entry. I don't know. He's finding a way to pick the locks. I don't know. He targets cabinets and refrigerators for food and drink. Witnesses said there was a black truck near 2 incidents, possibly a Toyota Tacoma. So apparently there's some serial, I don't know if that's with an S or with a C in this case, there's a serial burglar in Fort Myers, Florida, Cape Coral, Florida to be exact, who's breaking into houses. Is he going for jewelry? Is he going for electronics? He's going for the cabinets. Leaving everything valuable, going right for your bread, for your Wonder Bread. He's going for your toaster strudels. He's going for your cereal. He's going for the microwavable hot dogs. He's going for your sodas, for your beers, not stealing any electronics, no jewelry, nothing. Very bizarre. And finally, this makes me hurt just thinking about it. You'll understand here. Dateline Jacksonville. So we stay in Florida. All Florida stories. A Columbia County woman is back in jail after she failed to show up in court for an aggravated battery charge. What did she do, you ask? Well, in October of last year, Kimberly Dunn, 35, shot her ex-husband in the testicles after he tried to take an AC unit, according to an arrest report. Oh, everybody groaned in unison. Manny Chang already did it. Oh.
Well, he can't sell one of those babies for $15K.
Yeah, right. You're telling me. Here's what happened. Dunn's estranged husband said he came to her home with his brother to pick up the AC unit. I guess it was one of those like window units. He had discovered that she was attempting to sell it on Facebook, the report said. So she was using that Facebook marketplace. Please, I need some cash. Please buy my AC unit. The couple were going through a divorce, the arrest report said. When the man and his brother attempted to unhook the unit, Dunn sat on it to prevent the two men from taking it, the report said. When the ex-husband approached, he tried to remove her from the AC unit, but Dunn produced a pink stun gun and attempted to electrocute him, according to the arrest report. Dunn was struck in the head and she dropped both the pink stun gun and a handgun, the report said. Dunn reportedly got up off the ground, got the handgun back, and then shot her ex-husband in the junk with the handgun. The man's brother pushed Dunn to the ground and attempted to help his brother and drove him to the hospital. The report said the ex-husband's brother screamed, "You shot my brother!" and then began choking her until she blacked out. Wow. That is what you call a domestic disturbance, right? That is dreadful. But the end result of it was some dude got John Wayne Bobbited, kind of. Like instead of cut, shot. Oh, I'm in pain just thinking about it, man. I'm in a severe amount of pain just thinking about it. That is clickbait. Maybe it's Kellen Winslow, a texter writes. Oh, the allegations against that dude. I want to revisit that when we come back. One of my favorite Miami Hurricane players, not so much anymore, but went to school at the same time he was there. The times that I enjoyed watching, the swagger, K2, I'm a soldier, making big plays. The allegations against Kellen Winslow, too, are disturbing to say the least. We'll get to that and more next year on QAM. Going to talk to Omar Kelly later this hour. Talk some Dolphins, NFL, some Father's Day with OK from the South Florida Sun-Sentinel. Funny tweet from our buddy Jesse Lockhart. Fox Sports is still showing U.S. Open commercials with Tiger Woods in them. Should we tell them? Tiger Woods missed the cut today, my friends. Plus 10 after 2 rounds at the U.S. Open. That brings us to our U.S. Open golf leaderboard. Dustin Johnson sits atop that leaderboard through 2 rounds, 4 under par. Scott Piercy and Charlie Hoffman are both even after 2. And Tiger Woods at plus 10 missed the cut. This U.S. Open update is brought to you by Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Edwin Watts, serving golfers around the country since 1968. Let's go to Stormcat. You're on WQAM. What's up, Stormcat?
Hey, AD, look here. It's amazing what that humidity will make you do, boy, when it's so hot out here. You know, hell, I wouldn't want to lose my air conditioning either.
Yeah, either the humidity or the bath salts make you do crazy things, man. Yeah, so it's a Stormcat is referencing one of the clickbait stories. Estranged husband finds out that his wife, who he's going through a divorce with, is trying to sell the air conditioner on Facebook. He goes over there to try and get the air conditioner from her. She shoots him in the junk. And that's Florida, my friends. That is Florida.
Hey, it's hot like that right now. Another thing now is the bicycle that the guy had. Did it have a motor on it?
No, it was just like a bicycle. It was rush hour traffic, so everybody was going slow. But still, he was on Stormcat. We're talking like a Huffy. We're not talking a Harley.
Lord.
We're talking a Huffy.
Where's the highway patrolman when you need them?
Yeah, right. They're always busy pulling my ass over for going like 6 over the speed limit. They can't find that guy on a bicycle.
Oh my God! Look here, I get the impression, AD, that LeBron and Kawhi they in cahoots.
Oh, for sure, no
with
question.
Each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of getting a gut feeling that 2 people going to L.A., you know, Because what I heard today with Big O say, hey, Kawhi won't straight out of at San Antonio. And he was one of the ones that said he was going to stay there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, why would he stay there? Well, he told them during the season he wasn't going back out there.
You know, he wants out of there, and he's made it clear to the Lakers, or he's made it clear to San Antonio that the only team that I am willing to sign a long-term extension with is the Lakers. That's where I want you to trade me. And I understand, like, San Antonio, they don't want to help the Lakers. Like, they would love to trade him somewhere else, especially in the Eastern Conference. But with Kawhi Leonard saying that's the only team I'm willing to sign a long-term deal with, he's only got 1 year left on his contract, you're going to scare a lot of teams away. You're going to scare a lot of teams away from making you a good offer if you think you're getting just a 1 year rental. So Kawhi is exercising his leverage, Kawhi Leonard, exercising his leverage to make it very difficult for San Antonio to trade him anywhere other than L.A. because that's where he wants to be.
Is that what they're saying? They're not going to trade him to L.A.?
They don't want to, no, because San Antonio does not want to help a team in the Western Conference, especially L.A., because it looks like L.A. is about to sign LeBron James and Paul George, who they can both fit under the cap. So I don't think San Antonio wants to basically hand the Lakers a super team, right? Because if you already have LeBron and Paul George, that's pretty awesome, but you don't really become a contender unless you also get Kawhi Leonard. So I don't think San Antonio wants to hand the Lakers a super team, but their hands may be tied. That may be the only real option for them to trade him.
My God. Okay. Hey, when you sign that card from now on, put from us. You know, when you give a Mother's Day card, either put from us or put from the 2 Live crew.
Nice. I like that.
From the 2 Live crew. You and your little jet.
I'll tell you, Stormcat, what I did for Mother's Day last month. I signed my name on the card, and then I took a crayon. I put it in my left hand to sign my son's name to make it look like, you know, a little kid wrote it. You know, I think my wife knew what happened there, but she still thought it was fun.
I did the same thing.
Yep.
I did the same thing. Hey, just put from us or the 2 Live crew. Trust me.
I'm down. I like it.
She'll find humor in it.
Thanks, man.
She'll know where your heart is.
No doubt about that.
All right, AD.
Thanks, Stormcat. By the way, my wife texted me that our kid, our 4-month-old, he's watching the Winnie the Pooh movie tonight. See, he loves TV. We put on cartoons for him, like kind of just in case, because I don't want to like poison his mind at 4 months old, right? Like, I'll give you an example. Last weekend, I'm watching him, and he was taking a nap for a while, and then I'm flipping through the channels, and I've got Alien versus Predator on one of the HBO channels. Then when he woke up, I kind of thought, you know what? Chest bursters, Queen Aliens, maybe not the best thing for a 4-month-old eyes to take. So I changed the channel to cartoons. I don't think he cares what's on TV, but I like to try and keep it to either sports or cartoons for him, so it's not something that's going to warp his brain. First Father's Day for me coming up.